Welcome back, everybody, to our Midwestern Dynasty, where we just had the biggest win in school history. We blew out number 9 Stanford and won 73-28. It was pure domination from start to finish. We had 4 interceptions, 3 pick sixes, put up 595 total yards of offense. After the big win, we jumped from number 23 up to number 14 in the rankings. Here today, we'll see if we can continue the climb up in those rankings or if we're going to be slipping out of them altogether, as we are going to be getting through 2 games in today's episode. The first game is going to be a quick recap one against UTEP, who did beat us last year 38-24. Because they beat us head-to-head, they made the conference championship game instead of us last year. So we are looking for some revenge and also just trying to keep up the good momentum that we have going this season. This game is going to start off the right way with Von Clifton scoring from 12 yards out. His first carry of his college career ends up being his first career touchdown in college football as well. UTEP, they would end up responding in a massive way. Isaiah Wall, the 5'11", 200-pound senior running back, is going to go 75 yards, showing a little power, but a lot of speed, and that would end up tying this game up at 7. Sammy Thrash, he had a 52-yard punt return in Week 7 against Sam Houston. This one, it's going to end up being a 59-yard punt return and is going to be his first career touchdown. That would give us a lead. Now UTEP, they would kick a field goal. We would go 3 and out, and UTEP would be back on offense down 14-10, trying to take the lead late in the first half. Instead, their quarterback, Jeff Tracy, he's going to be intercepted by Ben Edmonds, who gets his 7th career interception, and he takes it back for a pick 6, giving him a pick 6 in back-to-back games. So that would extend our lead, making it 21-10. We would get the ball late in the first half again, and we would throw a screen to Von Clifton, who is a good running back, not only because he's a good runner, but he's a good pass catcher as well. He would go 32 yards on the screen, and that would lead to a field goal. In the third quarter, 24-10, we were up, looking to add on even more to our lead, and Roberto Suarez, he has put together a great run as of late. This catch is going to be a 53-yarder, his longest career reception. On the very next play, from the 12-yard line, Avery Sizer, he has the most career touchdowns in Midwestern history. He's going to add on. He's going to pick up his 33rd career touchdown, and that would extend our lead. Now UTEP, they would score a touchdown, so it would be 31-17. We wanted to put this game away, and we would do just that with this short touchdown run by Darrell Leff for career touchdown number 17 for him. And yeah, that would ice the game. So we end up winning 38-17 over UTEP, getting some revenge for that loss we suffered to them last year. With the loss, UTEP, they fall to 4-4 overall and 2-2 in conference, and Midwestern is now 7-1, 4-0 in conference. Our defense, it got gashed on the ground. UTEP had 186 rushing yards against our defense. We had no answer for their rush attack, but we did have a pick 6 out of Ben Edmonds, and also we shut them down on third downs. They went 1 of 11. Still not a great game out of the defense. But the offense, it also wasn't great. We had another rain game, and that did impact the pass offense. But the rush offense, it was pretty good. We had 3 different running backs find the end zone, including Von Clifton, who made his debut, and he had a great game. On the defensive side of the ball, Deion Gage made his debut, had 8 tackles. Didn't show any of his highlights, but he looked pretty solid out there. I think Von Clifton and Deion Gage are going to be a big part of our team in the very near future. So not only do we get a win, but we get some experience for a couple of guys that I think are going to be a big part of our future. Despite the win, we end up slipping in the rankings a little bit. We slide from number 14 down to number 17. Yet if the college football playoffs were to begin today, we would be in, because we are right now one of the 5 highest ranked projected conference champions. We are the last team in at the moment. Still some time to improve upon our ranking and potentially be in a better spot. Not going to be easy to make the college football playoffs because you do have some tough games coming up against some teams that are above 500, including Western Kentucky, who does have a win over Colorado this year. They began the year 4-0, but since then, they have gone 1-3. They don't exactly know what to expect out of them. They're decently rated and are above 500, but are right now on a bit of a slide. So we'll see what happens here. If we can beat them and keep up the win streak. Getting this CUSA action underway is Tucker Parks, who's going to fake a handoff and be drilled. Cortland Rahman, the big defensive tackle who's only a true freshman, gets the sack. Tucker Parks can't be taking too many hits like that. He's only 6'1", 193. He's going to try and run for a first down on 3rd and 10, but has second thoughts. With Thomas Mintz closing in, he slides down to avoid another big hit. The Hilltoppers, they punt away on 4th down. The Horned Owls take over at their own 31. Here is Avery Sizer, the big power back. He has a gain of 11. Didn't really have a great game last week, but he did score a touchdown, and that gives him a touchdown now in 4 straight games at least. Does have a couple of multi-touchdown games. Chuck Fleck is going to scramble on 3rd and 5, picking up a first down and then some as he makes it up inside the 40-yard line of the Hilltoppers. Fleck lofting on 3rd down, hitting Schuler, who turns upfield, and he's going to score. Chuck Fleck is going to find Schuler for a 30-yard touchdown. And for Paul Schuler, that is his first touchdown of the season. So a 7-0 lead for the Horned Owls in the first quarter. The Hilltoppers are going to try a screen, but Cortland Rahman is going to be ready for it. And he'll just absolutely destroy the play. A loss of 4 for Corey Landers, who did make the catch. 3rd and 8. It's a pass left side, caught by Jaywin Hampton, who is putting together a fantastic season. 41 receptions, 588 yards, and 9 touchdowns, averaging 73.5 yards per game. Big pass play down the field is going to pick up a first down. That one goes to Jarvis Hayes. So the Hilltoppers at the 40-yard line of the Horned Owls. It's going to be another sack on Parks. He gets destroyed by Andre Okoye, the junior interior defensive lineman. 3rd down. Parks is looking around. Now he's going to step up and take off, again sliding down to avoid a big hit. Their kicker, he doesn't have the leg to make it from here, so they punt away on 4th down. Western at their own 9. They're going to toss it right side to Sizer. He gets some good blocks, has a first down. He's up past the 30, now across the 40, and brought down near midfield. We'll say he's across it at the 49 of Western Kentucky. Buck facing heat. He's going to throw to his left, and Nick Shields is going to make the grab for a gain of 9, just his first catch of the game. At the 33, it's a read option, and Fleck, he's going to keep it. Hoping to get a block from Jimmy Fisher, but he doesn't make the right play. Turned around, and here he tackled Fleck himself just outside the red zone. Here is Sizer getting another great block. He is going to run a defender over, and he's up near the 10, pretty much making it goal to go. A man in motion. Sizer is going to run that way. He's inside the 5 and takes a big hit at the end of the play. Already nearing 100 yards on the ground in just the first half. 3rd down. Fleck has time. He's going to spin out, leaving the pocket. He's going to run for the end zone, and he takes it in. Spinning and sprinting his way in for his 2nd rushing touchdown of his career. Now a 2-touchdown lead for Midwestern in the first half. Western Kentucky hoping to get some offense going on this drive. It's going to be a big pickup on the first play. Jarvis Hayes all the way up to the 43-yard line. 3rd and 1 just across midfield. It's an RPO throw down the field. Devon Bates with a reception. That is his 40th catch of the year. At the 30-yard line, a fake to Landers. It's going to be a throw back to, of course, Devon Bates. He'll make the catch. He's out of bounds at the 15. 3rd down for the Hilltoppers. They go with a quick pass, and it's going to be caught right away by Jarvis Hayes. Now goal to go at the 2 for Western Kentucky. During the 2-minute timeout, it's a give to Landers. He's met the goal line, and he's going to get some assistance from Cortland Rahman, who's had a good first half. Didn't look great on that play as he helps Western Kentucky score a touchdown. That'll cut the lead in half. 17th ranked Midwestern is only up by a touchdown over Western Kentucky. They're trying to extend the lead late in the first half. Nick Shields will make a catch and go out of bounds up at the 44. Under 2 minutes to go. Fleck with time. He's going to lob it deep right side and drop it into Nick Shields, who makes the catch in bounds. A perfect throw and catch. And the play is going to stand. It'll be an unnecessary roughness call at the end of it on Western Kentucky. Now 3rd and 9 up at the 13. Chuck Fleck, he has a man all alone in the middle of the end zone. It's Joey Hammer who catches his 5th touchdown of the season. How'd they leave him so wide open? For Chuck Fleck, he has 3 touchdowns in the first half, 2 passing, 1 rushing. It's now 21-7. Under 30 seconds to go in the half. Midwestern, they have a chance to extend the lead. Here is Chuck Fleck. He's going to take off with room to run. He's across midfield, and out of bounds he goes at the 34 of Western Kentucky with 15 seconds remaining in the half. Not quite in field goal range yet. Fleck, he missed a man who was wide open, and then he takes a sack, and the Horned Owls will have to burn their last time out of the first half. So now you have a lot of work to do to get back near field goal range to get into it. Fleck is going to throw a bullet on the move, splitting 2 defenders, but Gentry can't bring it in. It's 5 seconds to go, and you got to pick up a lot of yards here. Fleck, he's going to lob down the field. It hits Nick Shields, and he can't bring it in. He was facing the wrong direction, and that is going to be the way we end our first half. So it's 21-7, as we are now in the third quarter. The Hilltoppers are going to go 5 wide and go with a screen to Corey Landers, the 5'8", 185-pound running back, and he's up to the 43. They'll stick with the empty look. It is a quick throw right side, caught by Cameron Flowers for a first down. Tucker Parks is having a great game. He's been very efficient, 16-17. They'll try a reverse on 1st and 10 from midfield, and that is a disaster. A loss of 5 as Santiago Martino does a good job of staying home. Third down. Parks is going to go down the field, and that is going to be a first down as Jalen Hampton is up to the 34. Now at the 22 on 3rd and 11. Parks has way too much time back there and has a man wide open. That is Jalen Hampton, the leading receiver for Western Kentucky, and he's going to make it goal to go all the way up to the 5-yard line. I love this empty look on this drive, and it's going to lead to a touchdown. A quarterback draw works out for Tucker Parks, and this is just a 1-score game. You're late in the third quarter. Midwestern only up 21-14. We'll see if they can extend the lead back up to 2 scores. Avery Sizer is down with a gain of 8. He's up to 110 rushing yards on the ground and just 10 carries. They'll fake it to him on 2nd down. Fleck, he'll go deep down the field looking for Joey Hammer, and he can't bring it in. Great coverage deep down the field. Break that pass up. 3rd and short. They'll put it in the hands of Avery Sizer, and that is a wise decision as he ends up getting the first down. Minute to go in the third quarter. Fleck, with a quick hitter, is going to complete the pass to Roberto Suarez, who is down just across midfield. Now in the fourth quarter, Fleck is going to hit Gentry on the slant routes, and that is going to make it 3rd and 5. 3rd and manageable for Midwestern. With 4 receivers on the field, they're going to run it, and Darrell Left is not going to get it. He'll be stopped inches shy of a first down. Midwestern is going to go for it on 4th and short. Avery Sizer is going to be turned away. He'll end up losing a couple of yards, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. What a play by the Western Kentucky defense to stop the unstoppable Avery Sizer in a short yardage situation. They have a chance to tie this game up or take the lead. If they score a touchdown and want to go for 2, that is. It'll be 3rd and 4 at midfield. And Parks, he's going to fake a handoff. He's running for his life, and he's going to go down at the line of scrimmage. Not quite a sack, I don't think. And it looks like they're going to punt the ball away. So Midwestern, they catch a massive break. And they're going to try a counter to begin this drive, and it's going to be a big gain for Darrell Left. He's up past the 30 and down at the 32. Midwestern clinging on to a 7-point lead with under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Fleck on the move. He's going to fire, and it's going to be incomplete. A great throw, but Joey Hammer just had the ball knocked out of his hands. 3rd and 8. They go with a bunch left look. Fleck is going to throw that way, hitting Devin Gentry, who gets loose. He's inside the 30 of Western Kentucky and down at their 24. A 43-yard reception on 3rd and 8. Just a clutch play by Devin Gentry and Chuck Fleck, who found him. Fleck on the move again. He hits Nick Shields, who turns upfield and is driven out of bounds at the 3. It's going to be goal to go for Midwestern, who are looking to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter. On 2nd and goal, here is Avery Sizer cutting back inside and scoring a touchdown, showcasing some great vision And that now is 5 straight games with a rushing touchdown for Avery Sizer. Will a 28-14 lead be enough for Midwestern to hang on and win this one? Tough running here from Corey Landers, who shrugs off a defender and is up to the 38 with a first down. Under 3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. The Hilltoppers, they go deep, and it's going to be a huge play for Bates. He's inside the 25 and down at the 23, as we are now down to 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Parks, under pressure, steps up and is going to scramble, sliding down just shy of a first down at the 14. Now under 3 minutes to go. Time is not on Western Kentucky's side, but they will have it goal to go after a catch is made by Jarvis Hayes at the 4-yard line. Parks is going to step up, and he's going to be dragged down to the ground. He'll be sacked by Kevin Campanaro at the 7. A third down with barely over 2 minutes to go. Spinning, firing, and it's going to be caught. A touchdown for Western Kentucky. George Rutter, the sophomore tight end, catches the great throw from Tucker Parks. And now Western Kentucky will go for 2. They're playing the analytics game. And it's going to work out for them, it looks like. They get the 2-point try on the first go around, so now it's only a 6-point game. Western has to close it out here on the ground. And that's going to be a loss to start the drive. A great tackle on Avery Sizer. A 3rd and 7. Black looking to throw. He's got nobody open. Now he's running the wrong way. He's going to escape somehow. He's going forwards, and he's got the first down. He is going to be taken down, but he gets the big gain and the first down, escaping on 3rd and 7 and running for 19 yards. What a play by Chuck Fleck. Now Western Kentucky has to burn all their timeouts. And even then, they're not going to have much time if Midwestern doesn't get a first down, that is. If they get a first down, this game's over. But it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 14 with under a minute to go. Left, he takes the carry, and he's going to get a first down. He'll close it out on 3rd and 14 with a 16-yard gain, and that's going to be the ball game. Midwestern, they hang on and win over Western Kentucky on the road, winning 28-22. Your player of the game is Chuck Fleck, who didn't have 200 yards passing, but had 3 touchdowns and looked pretty good as a runner, I would say. The rush defense looked a lot better in this one for us. We only gave up 32 yards on the ground to Western Kentucky, but the defense as a whole, I would say, was worse in this one. Western Kentucky, they went 10 of 14 on 3rd downs against us and went 27 of 29 passing against us. So we got shredded through the air this time and gave up a lot of 3rd down conversions. Our offense picked up a lot of 3rd downs, which is great. We went 9 of 12 ourselves. And the rush offense, it was amazing in this one. We racked up 252 yards rushing, averaged 7.2 yards per carry, and got some clutch plays out of Chuck Fleck through the air. And that was enough for us to get the win. Let's talk some more about Chuck Fleck, who I think has had a solid season throwing the ball. But what I want to see more out of him is his mobility, his ability to extend plays and make some throws on the move, but also just some regular run plays that we call for him, or some read option plays that we utilize his legs in to take some pressure off of Avery Sizer and Darrell Left, who are getting a lot of attention from opposing defenses. They're starting to put some more guys in the box in tougher situations. So Chuck Fleck gonna have to run the ball a little bit more to help out the ground game, and also in turn will probably help out the passing game just by being outside the pocket, making some throws on the move. Avery Sizer, he has had a great last 5 games. 74 carries, 500 rushing yards, 7 touchdowns, and is averaging 6.7 yards per carry. I think he is going to have a massive rest of the year, especially if Chuck Fleck keeps on using his legs to help keep the box not as stacked and is actually making some throws down the field, which he did in this game. Thomas Mintz, he was decent for us last year, but this year he's been a lot better. He has 4 TFLs in our last 2 games, and I think he's been a tone setter in the run game. He's been a great tackler. Pass coverage, been hit or miss, to be honest. How about Ben Edmonds? He had a pick 6 in back-to-back games. Now that did end with our game against Western Kentucky, but I can't really blame him for the pass defense getting shredded in that one. They're not really throwing the ball his way. So Don't expect him to get a ton of interceptions the rest of the year because teams just don't want to throw his way. They would rather target our other cornerbacks like DeMarco Cooney, who struggled in this last game. The kicking competition, it's now over. Unfortunately, we had to call it because both true freshmen ended up reaching 4 games played, so we had to make a decision on which one to redshirt and which one to let continue play the rest of the year. We are going to be rolling with Jason Hops as our kicker because his dev trait is better. They both were pretty good. We could have gone either way, but Hops, he gets the edge because his dev trait is just better. Let's go over a couple of new commits we got. Terrell Cummins is one of them. He's 6'4", 328, a 4-star gem guard who is the second best player out of the state of Kentucky in this recruiting class. Good strength and power blocking. Remember, we also already have a commit out of the 4-star tackle Matt Davis, who is the best player in the state of Minnesota out of this recruiting class. So the offensive line is going to be adding a lot of talent in this recruiting class. Marco Mines, 6'4", 228, listed as an athlete. He's a 3-star gem. You look at his ratings, he probably is going to be a tight end. And that's good. We really do need a tight end of the future because next year, Paul Schuler and Joey Hammer are both going to be seniors. And we don't really have anybody on the roster that I'm confident is going to be good enough to take over and be the undisputed starter. So Marco Mines might be able to do that. We are now all the way up to number 7 in the rankings. I have no idea why we ended up jumping from 17 to 7 despite the close win over Western Kentucky, but we'll take it. And as of right now, we are projected to have a first-round bye in the college football playoffs. We do still have some games to go in the regular season. We're 8-1 overall, 5-0 in conference, ranked inside the top 10, with just a couple of games to go in the regular season, including one against one of our rivals in Georgia Southern, who are next up on our schedule. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, they're 2-7, having a bad year. We're having a great year, but it's a game on the road against a rival of ours. You can't take these games lightly, even though their record's bad and the roster might not be amazing. They could always come up and play the best game of their season and beat you. So we got to go out there, execute, beat them, keep up the good play, and hopefully keep on winning. Thanks for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one.